So we could just start here, I guess. I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Lindsay from 93X. You're Arejay Hale of Halestorm. So cool to talk to you today. Thanks for
Oh,
having me.
thanks. Yeah. Likewise, yeah. Yeah, great to talk to you guys. Thanks for spinning the songs.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're well acquainted, right? Hailstorm have put in the work over the years. Notoriously the most touringest band we've got right now in the 21st century, just
We,
always doing something. And
we put the tour in notorious, right?
the crazy thing is, I know that you enjoy actually making music too. So I wanted to start at the beginning and talk about Everest. It's hot on my mind, and you guys just released it, your sixth studio album last month. With I heard you recorded it in Savannah, and
Uh,
I love the whole idea. You work with the. Have you ever worked with Dave Cobb before?
no, that was our first time.
Oh, and Dave Cobb convinced you to leave Nashville and like just drive south down I-95 or whatever and go to Savannah. I love Savannah, and I want to hear what your thoughts were just hanging out there recording this new album.
Yeah, it's funny. One of the selling points for working with Dave Cobb was the fact that he had one of the most, well, still has one of the most state of the art, amazing studios in Nashville. And then once we signed on with him, he was like, "No, actually, we're gonna do it in Savannah in this house I just converted into a studio." We're like, "What?"
Wait a minute.
And he was like, "Just come down, check it out. Like, all right, we'll give it a try." And yeah, we just really fell in love with like the vibe down there. It's kind of spooky. It's kind
So
of
cool.
there's a lot of history in Savannah, and Dave Cobb's a big history buff, so learning a lot about the city, and yeah, it's just a beautiful, great kind of interesting vibe. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like New Orleans, but
Right.
maybe a little newer. But yeah, it's just a cool spot, and the house he built was right on this lake, and I think it was actually more productive for us to get away from home because then we really had no distractions from home. We could just focus on the work.
Yeah, like that's cool. Like you're Airbnb-ing it, or you're on your little vacation,
Yeah.
to Savannah. I just think it's so cool. I'm a plaque reader. I love history too. So did you guys get to do any ghost tours or anything fun like that in your off time?
No ghost tours, but we did. He Dave loved just taking us around the city, taking us to all these like Civil War sites and all this American history.
Yeah.
But we did go to a really awesome, huge cemetery out there, just like this really old, really cool
Bonaventure.
cemetery.
Bonaventure.
Maybe
It's got
maybe
to be
that was it.
Bonaventure. It's super old, super cool, super creepy, and very Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, which I think kind of
Uh,
correlates to your album a little bit.
Yeah, we actually gained a song title from something an inscription on a gravestone. It was "Gather the Lambs," and we're like, ooh, write that down.
Metal.
And it
Metal.
actually ended up becoming a song that we wrote. So yeah,
It's cool. I love the mood of this album. Um, I love how vulnerable your sister is, Lizzie, is in this. I mean, I just know her as the badass bitch on stage that can scream really well. Obviously, she's a talented songwriter, but I think like this, I mean, you could just see that with songs like the first single, Darkness Always Wins, right? I just think it's so cool how she uses her voice, and she's a vocalist. She's a vocalist, and her vulnerability really shined through with it. I really enjoy this album so far.
right. I mean, I think that's just the result of us not having a lot of outside influence coming into this record. We kind of just like it was just the four of us in a studio, and and it was cathartic because it was yeah. Like I feel like a lot of the times um, we have to shape the creative method into our established brand. And on this record, we really didn't have to do that. We just felt like I think we're at a point now where we can start venturing out and maybe be a little more vulnerable and a little bit more writing straight from here. And also, yeah, it was just the four of us and Dave in a room just writing, and it was very cathartic for Lizzie because she got to actually finally just open up the floodgates and talk about really personal things to her, but not just her, but all of us too, and
That's
me included. I mean, her and I had a great time collaborating on lyrics, and I also got to put a lot of my own heart and soul into a lot of the songwriting on this record without having to be more systematic and write tailored to someone else's point of view. Yeah, it felt very personal for me as well. Yeah.
That is so cool, and that's so fun that you all brought your own personality to this album and your own flair, your own mind, your own brain, I guess. Like
Mhm.
I was talking to Hardy, who's a songwriter in Nashville. I'm sure you're well acquainted with that
Brilliant,
guy.
brilliant songwriter, yeah, and great guy too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was so surprised to hear when he says when he sits down with a band, whether that's a country band or a rock band, that it's very like in Nashville, it's very corporate. Like you sit down in a boardroom, it's very stiff. They know what works. They have it all like equated out, and they're really good at it. So I mean, that's their money maker. But it's got
Right.
to be cool to, like you said, break free from home. Like you're not in Nashville. Bring your wife down. We're going to Savannah, and we're gonna write from the heart. And it sounded so cool. I think you were rewarded with a very authentic album.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, authentic and absolutely, and diverse too, which just
Yeah.
is kind of the result of our vast range of listening. Like our listening diet is pretty vast. So we drew a lot of inspiration from a lot of different areas, and basically just chased whatever got us excited in the moment. Just trying to stay present and let the song lead us where it wants to go, rather than forcing it into some sort of shape. You know what I mean?
I know. Are you endorsed by Pearl Drums? Because I just saw a post by Pearl Drums bragging about you and how good
Oh,
you sound on this tour. So you're taking this music out on the road, right? Like
mhm.
you just did Iron Maiden in Europe, which is so trippy.
Yeah.
Um, and then introduce these songs all of August, I assume, and across the pond. Now you're back in home turf, home territory. Tell us about the drums on this tour. Like, what are you bringing to this tour that we know you're a hard hitter. We know that you bring the energy and the spontaneous solos and everything to every single record, but what are you bringing to this tour with this current setup you have?
Oh, it feels exciting because Dave was very receptive to a lot of the uh, when it came to the drumming too. It was like the same kind of deal. He was very open to creative new ideas, and I'm a punk rocker like lover at heart, and always wanted to bring that energy to the drumming in the songs. But I guess the only one of the frustrations I had throughout my career was the fact that when we came out, it was kind of like we had to kind of fit into that more simplified radio rock sound. And now, but now, the rock songs that are getting played on radio or anywhere else is very different than it was 20 years ago. I think more music lovers really want to hear excitement and energy, and don't want every song to have the same 2-4 beat and everything like that. So it's exciting for me to be able to uh, bring in a little bit more chaos to the songs live, now that people are like love to hear that stuff and love to hear that energy. And yeah, Pearl has been great to me. The current kit that I have now, it's a Reference One brand new series that they're currently offering, and it's a great kit. It holds up well. It's really durable, and yeah, like it can take a lot of punishment, and it still sounds incredible too.
That is so cool. That's so cool that you're allowed to have this kind of this feel, this vibe, Pearl supporting you. I think it's cool that we get to listen to these new songs. You guys are coming to you don't know this yet, but next week you'll be at the Everest Duality Tour. We'll land at Treasure Island Amphitheater, which is a casino, suburbs, Twin
Mhm.
Cities. And I don't know if you're a betting man or not, but I was thinking like I'm like, okay,
No.
dude hits the drum so well, right? His hand-eye coordination, whatever. What like talents do you have? Like arcade talents do you have? Or maybe gambling, I don't know, but like are you a shooty hoops guy? Are you a darts guy? Are you a, poker guy? What is like the thing you'd put your money behind?
I'm terrible at all those things. Oh, awful. The only
Nothing?
thing okay. I did pick up. We did an event for a radio station one time where we went axe throwing with fans, and I did pretty good with that. Axe throwing, for some reason, I can do pretty well, but literally everything else, I am awful. I'm a terrible gamer. I am definitely not a gambler. I'm like a magician. I can make $100 disappear,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, well, hell, that was a waste of time and money. That's definitely not my thing at all. No, I think I think that's the reason that I'm still here doing music, is because that's all I can really do. And just the result of having tunnel vision as a kid, like only wanted to do one thing. It's like, well, crap, now I only have one thing that I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me too with radio. I'm like, dude, I don't have any other life skills. I've been doing this since I was 19. I don't know. I like, how do you do a resume? I don't know how to do a real job. So this is what we do. This is what you do so well. I'm so excited to see Hailstorm Friday, September 26th. It's happening at Treasure Island Amphitheater. Please don't gamble because we'll just stay to the stay on the drums. We'll let the
Yeah, no,
rest
no,
of the
no, no game.
people do what they do. You do what you do.
Well, thank you for being right along with us and keeping rock alive in your part of the world. We're so grateful for it.
Ah, great. Thanks, man. The Midwest is awesome.
That's right, always.
I know. You belong here. So
All right, we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for
bye,
doing this today.
bye, RJ. Talk to
All
you
right,
later,
we'll see you
man.
soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.